Cade's characters. They're just Ian Han.
Yeehaw.
They are Ian Han. Here. I believe I can pop the character art out.
You can. I believe you can do handouts. Yeah.
That's the button I'm
yeah,
trying.
like
There it is.
yeah. When you double click it, you can then do show players at the top, I believe, and it will prop out.
I don't remember what they're called. Cause I don't remember the fucking name.
What the weapon?
No, the sub-hair class name. Catherine is
Gansey?
is a Gansey barbarian who is a let's see here. Right here somewhere. Who is a Titan barbarian?
Fancy. The little metal icon is your feats and stuff, so it'll tell you
Yep.
what you are.
Oh, it's a giant. That's what it was. A giant barbarian.
See.
So we can use the large weapons to beat people with, like beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Why am I not surprised?
And we're here to look pretty all the time.
Inside the bar, the Wizard's Grace, it's pretty sparse. There's not too many people here. There's a bartender, just kind of washing out dirty cups. He gives you a gruff hello and asks if you want anything to drink. It's a little bit before noon, which is the time you know you have to go to the city center for the town hall Call of Heroes. Would
Sorry,
you
that
like
I'm late,
anything
by
to
the way.
drink? Not a worries.
You know
so
what?
you're gonna do is you're gonna connect, and then I'll let you finish first.
She's gonna order an ale into giant turkey leg that you would find at Disneyland. World Land.
All right. Well,
Huh?
Pretty sure they have both. I don't know.
Why'd you go to Disneyland instead of like any Ren fair?
Because that's where I know. Because otherwise, if I see a Star Trek dude, we're in for a shoot on sight.
What version do I have to download?
it's Foundry, so you're just gonna click the link that Kate posted. The
okay. I just have to wait for it to load.
Yeah, and then you're gonna click your name and just join without a password. The bartender will give you a gruff nod and go and fill one of the large tankards with ale before handing it back to you, and then walking off into the back room to go and get you a drumstick. After a few minutes, he will return and just kind of shove it in front of you on a nice platter, and then nod and say, "It's the monthly Call of Heroes. For you adventurer lads, it's all free. Enjoy, and please help our town." And then he'll go back to cleaning his cups.
Can't believe he's a cup cleaner.
Please introduce yourself.
Sure.
And then if your character is done, just throw them on the map somewhere. You should be able to do that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on the map. I'm right here.
I just meant for Cade.
Oh, sorry.
And,
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I didn't realize that. Didn't realize that
works.
right in there.
I'm just doing this so I can get my art again.
do you want me to give the handout to everyone, or can you do that yourself? I'm not sure if the players have the option.
They should be able to give the handout to themselves.
There's the door to this place. Oh, it's on the opposite end? No.
Right there. There's a door.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. I'll just leave my character there until it's my turn then.
I mean, you can walk in freely. It's just you gotta wait to introduce yourself.
Oh, gotcha. Oh.
Maybe you are a bum though that likes to stand outside.
Oh, I see nothing but black on my screen.
Like, if you drop your character down, it should change for you.
Where would it be?
It would just be Sora.
Sorry.
You'd grab Sora and drop it down, and then you'll have to import your token.
Okay.
So
Really like
Uh,
to be able to turn my neck.
we'll add it later.
You can survive one session without it.
On the
So
Sora
sad. My
token,
immersion.
you're gonna click the Path Muncher and then put in your Path Builder ID number after following steps 1 and 2, and then just click Import, and that will do all the work for you for character creation.
I'm sorry, for where? Sorry.
On your token, just double click it. At the very top, there's a thing called Path Muncher. You just want to click on that,
Uh-huh.
and then follow steps 1 and 2 using your Path Builder 2e sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Need. My apologies.
Okie dokie. Sitting at the table is a man, well, too old to be starting off as an adventurer, but he seems to be doing so anyways. With very, very handmade and hand-me-down scaled, I forget what they're fucking called, the laminate armor or whatever. One that I
Laminar.
picked. Yeah, laminar, whatever it is. A few bits and bobs polished enough to look nice, with a very sort of crude painting of the Aerodil's symbol on his shoulder. Uh, and he has a very nice face and mustache for some reason. Like he's not seen any battle at all.
Just really well kept, huh?
Yes.
Right on. A waitress will walk over and ask if there's anything you'd like to order before the call to adventure starts later in the afternoon.
Well, yes, my dear, I've been waiting for someone to show up so I could talk their ear off about my glory.
Well, I don't know if I quite have time for that, dear, but would you like anything to drink or eat while you're still here?
Fiddlesticks. Of course I do. It is free. I did overhear that. Please give me the free food.
Yes, yes, of course. We always offer a free food, one free drink and a meal for any adventurers coming on the monthly call to heroes. It helps bring back customers.
Yes, me, hero.
Indeed. She'll give you a quick look over and seem unimpressed, but wait for your order.
He does not care. But he just continues sitting there, stoically, waiting for her to say something else.
So, do you want something to drink? Can I get you water? Can I get you apple juice? Can I get you ale? Do you want some bread? We have chicken. We have stew.
Stu does very seem hero-like. Yes, go.
All right then. And then she just kind of walks off unamused and brings back your food, and then quickly leaves before you can start talking to her again.
He almost gets a word out as she runs away.
The bartender just raises an eyebrow and just. All right. Since Samuel Thatcher's at the bar, the bartender will turn to him. Is there something I can get you, lad?
Okay, so Samuel's got kind of a dour face on, but he looks at the bartender and is like, just whatever the special is for today, that's fine.
Ah, I see. Very well then, ale and stew. It's a family recipe. Then he walks off into the back room. And you hear some weird noises. Something
Weird
getting
noises.
punched or hit. And then some chopping noises and like a chicken squawking. And then a few minutes later, he comes back out with like a steaming fresh bowl of stew and a large tankard of ale. Here you go, lad.
Thank you. How much do I owe you?
It's free for you adventurer types on the call to heroes.
Oh, much appreciated, sir.
Please come back
And,
for more. And pay next
of course. He'll start eating it, kind of eating while looking around the room at all the different characters that are in here. not really saying anything, just kind of getting the lay of the land. He's got, the long blonde hair, pretty face, that sort of thing.
It's pretty sparse in the tavern right now. There's you. There's a tall lady wearing weird looking armor. There is a man who looks like he is very out of place. Over here on these tables, there's like one or two just like civilians eating a meal. Over here, there's like an old guy who looks like he's seen way too much battle and he's missing a limb.
Hmm.
He's taking a nap. It looks like it's normally a lot busier, but right now there's a lull. Reasonably, you can consider that everyone's already headed over to the event for the town hall meeting to voice their concerns. Yeah.
Okay.
Following that, Cade, do you want to drop your token down and introduce yourself, Mr. Cowboy?
Yeah. Where do I drop it at?
Anywhere you want. You can be in the bar, you can be out the bar and walk in. It's up to you.
Okay.
You
There's everyone.
are on the bar map, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna sit over here at this table.
Okay, you're gonna be Aragon and all by
Yeah.
yourself.
Edgy ass.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Just so everyone gets a closer view of my
Oh yeah,
character.
there is
Thank you.
Samuel Thatch. Alright, feel free to introduce yourself while a barmaid comes over to take your order.
So this guy is very much just chilling. He definitely kind of looks out of place. He's kind of monochrome colored, and his eyes are kind of like lit up. For the most part, he just seems to be kind of eyeing the place, but he's basically not doing anything else.
Okay. The waitress that was talking to Hugh will come over to take your order. She doesn't seem concerned at all by the fact that you look odd. It's pretty clear to her that she's seen plenty of weird folks and demi-humans and all sorts of odd types of adventurers in her years of working at this hellhole. But she will greet you and say, "Hello there. Can I get you something to eat and drink for the call to heroes? It's on the house for all adventurers."
Well, that'd be right kind of you, ma'am. An ale will be nice.
Certainly. Would you like anything else? Or is that all?
No, that's all for now.
Right away. I'll be right back with that. And then she'll head over and fill up a tankard for you and bring it back.
As she's
Here you
walking
are,
away,
dear.
how nice is her ass?
Oh my god, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Let's find out.
My lord.
It's a little lumpy.
Understood.
She doesn't do squatting much.
Don't tell him that.
Look, she doesn't work out her ass. I'm sorry. Sora, how are you doing with the character creation?
I'm trying, but I put in the path number, but it's
Oh,
not.
is it not letting you import? Here, I'll do that then. Do you have an image prepared?
Yes, I sent you the MDM.
Let me find that and drop it in for you. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, I tried putting it in, but all it says like cooking heritage green, and then that's it.
Yeah, I'm also seeing that issue. Was there any issues with actually creating it on Path Builder 2e?
Nope. Like it's all there. Level 1, everything's checked. Everything's level 1. The gear, everything's allocated.
Yeah, not sure why it's being a bitch for Kitsune.
Maybe with
specifically.
a different actor, like
Yeah, let
test?
me.
like that. I don't know though.
Bear Yeah, can you access Sora 2 and just try it on that one? See if it's just the Sora token being a bitch.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Do I have to leave to access it?
No, can you see it?
I can see it, but I can't access it.
Yeah, see if I can't get shit.
Scuffed. No, I'm sorry. I don't know
Figure ownership.
why it's doing this.
Thank you.
Yep. All right.
Try again now.
And paste import. Nope, same thing. It just stays as cooking heritage.
Okay, so for whatever reason, Kitsune's not working, so you'll have to manually, or I'll do that for you in a little bit. For now, I'll just throw your
Yeah,
picture
token.
the thing. So do that and introduce yourself while I work on adding your shit.
Okay. Well,
Fucking picture.
do.
Or actually, do you have it saved?
The token or
The image,
the image? Yes, I do. I have it
or
saved. Do you want me to just pop it onto the?
yeah, just
The token?
double click the anonymous thing and then upload it from your file thing for me.
Okay.
I can't seem to fucking find it.
Let me just make sure it's this one. It is. Select file. There it is.
Alright, let me just hand that out to everyone so they can see what the fuck we're looking at. Feel free to introduce yourself, sir, as you enter the bar while I work on adding your token stuff.
So you guys see like around like 5'7" kitsune with very fine clothing and a pipe in his mouth, lit, and he comes in very elegant with his fine backpack on his back, looking like a traveling merchant of sorts. And yeah, that's my character. His name is Shadow, and that's I guess it for now.
A bartender will ask you if you want anything to eat or drink before the call to heroes occurs and you need to head to the town hall.
Shadow will walk up to the barkeep, and he was like, "Sure, madam, whatever there is on the menu."
Are you an Enigma, Maestro, Polymath, or Warrior, real quick?
I am. Give me a sec. Where would I find that out again?
Okay, I found it. Never mind, you're good.
Okay.
She will hand you a tankard of ale. Apologies for the scuffed
No,
intro
it's
for you,
fine.
buddy.
No, it's fine.
All good, all good.
All good. Um, just the ale and drink would be fine for now.
Very well then. Here you are. Please enjoy.
Thank you.
And then she'll start to clean up as the clock starts to get closer and closer to 12. Let me just work on this. As you
Mhm.
all eat your meal, time begins to pass. The other patrons all seem to shuffle out and head towards the town hall. And probably about 5 or 10 minutes beforehand, you guys would also head out and start making your way over there for the meeting, so you can actually get a job and get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to move to the what the hell happened to the world map?
What?
World map none.
Did you delete the breach hill map?
No?
Any reason I'm not seeing it then?
Is it activated?
That's a good question.
Cool.
There you go.
Thank you. So you're all down here at the Wizard's Grace.
Hmm.
You'll be making your way probably along the path here, and this is the back entrance to it. Oddly enough, there's just big windows here, so you have to go through here and kind of just go through. Otherwise, you're gonna walk all the way around the fucking town to get to Monument Circle to get to the actual town hall.
Oh, I need to put my
The main
token in
features
there.
that you'll see are the buildings are all pretty well kept. This big square here at Monument Circle are filled with big flowing fountains, and there's a pretty little statue at the top. And as you walk up, we can move to the. Actually, no, we'll stay on this map because that one doesn't have the fucking outside. Where is it? Hill. As you head towards the actual town hall itself, you'll notice that there's a large crowd of people standing just outside the doors, as they're currently closed and not opened up for everyone to enter. Probably about 30 to 40 civilians. At the forefront, though, is a strange-looking character, some might say. Close the token down and give you pop out. There is a small goblin wearing a large hat and an academian's robe, kind of walking back and forth in front of the door to the town hall, mumbling to herself. She seems distressed. Otherwise, most of the people are just chatting to themselves about various ongoings. It's up to you what you want to do here before the actual doors open up.
Hmm.
Would you like to speak to any of the people before the actual meeting, or investigate what the goblin's up to, or just wait for the doors to open?
You said that the goblin just like distressed, or
Yeah, it. Best you can tell, it is frowning. It's a demi-human. I don't know how well you've spent around them, so maybe you're not accustomed to them and you find them weird. Maybe you've lived around them your whole life and you're fine with them. Maybe you're not. But yeah, it looks distressed.
Hugh will walk straight up to it, as if it weren't a demi-human and just a normal person for a second.
All right. Well, as you do, you will hear the following as she's just talking to this to herself. Oh, my bumble brashers, why haven't I heard from my bumble brashers? Are my people trapped? Oh no, what will I do? What will I do? If you want to make a check on that, you can make a society check to figure out what the fuck she's talking.
Sure.
On your token, if you go to the hand symbol, it will have your proficiencies.
Perfect. That's what I thought. Society, you said?
Yes, sir.
I have that.
Nice.
All right. A successful DC 12 check will tell you that the Bumble Brashers, as you are well aware of, are a small and local goblin tribe that lives in Citadel Alteran, which is the main feature. And this is what you all know of to be the Citadel, from what you've seen of it in passing as you travel to Breach Hill. It's pretty dilapidated looking, but It's a pretty fucking big, honking, imposing place.
I see.
But yeah, as you walk up to her, she will notice you and stop in her steps and look up at you. Do you say anything? Or are you just gonna stare at her?
He will put his hold on, my immersion to do it.
All right, go for
I
it.
have to make sure my freaking sword is actually away. Yeah, there we go.
Jesus Christ! To murder a freaking goblin.
Yeah, he's not just walking with a sword out in the middle of the square for some reason.
Sure we are.
Screaming. Oh my god!
He'll put his hands on his hip in a heroic stance and sort of tower over this small goblin. Not really noticing the obvious implications of such. And speak out. Oh my word! Is this a helpless creature in need of aid?
What? Helpless? I mean, I do need aid, but I'm not quite helpless. I am the ambassador here.
Oh, for foul society life, as it do. Make your life bad. I will help. Do hire such man as I. For hero, I am thus. Yes.
I see. Please. Let me introduce myself, I suppose. She looks at you kind of oddly, like she's seen adventurers before, but you're kind of exceptionally strange. Before stating,
That's what it is. Exceptionally strange. No, Asahi's a fucking weirdo.
He's a fucking weird.
she's trying to be nice. My name is Warble. I'm the ambassador to the Bumblebrush Goblins of Hill Knight Hill. It's my honor to serve my fellow citizens of Breach Hill as the town's official representative to my tribe, the Bumblebrushers. I convey the concerns with the town and their interests, and I advocate on my tribe's behalf. I take my job very seriously because they're my people, but I need help because I haven't heard them. That's why I came here to hire adventurers, so hopefully you can be one of the ones that I hire. She looks a little bit concerned by what she just said.
Yes. And he'll just nod
Um,
and just stare off like he has a concussion.
oh, okay then. Does anyone else want to talk with Warble, or
I
is this
will
kind of what
also
we're
walk
going with?
up.
Because as much as I like it.
Shadow will walk up to the goblinoid, and with no like hesitation, just like again like another human or any other race, just like walk up and be like, "Are you all right? Is this man harassing you?"
No, he's just offering to help. I'm not sure what exactly he could do by himself, but hopefully there will be enough adventurers for me to hire people to help me out, because I'm worried about my tribe. I haven't heard from them recently.
Have they gone missing? Shouldn't they have a guide with them?
Well, you see, my tribe, the Bumblebrashers, they live in the decrepit Citadel Alteran ever since the Hell Knights left 10 years ago. And every so often, I get messages from them, and they tell me what's going on and how things are doing. But the past 2 weeks, I haven't heard anything. And she'll wring her hands and look concerned, like seriously.
That is worrying. Indeed.
It's very bad because normally every 2 weeks I meet with the tribe's chieftain Helba on the road outside the keep, and we talk about news and see if there's anything they need or anything the town needs from them, and we try and help things out. But I haven't seen him in any of the previous meetings, and I've noticed there's smoke coming from the citadel at night, so I'm worried. It's
nothing
the
me
color
and this
of
other
our
fine
distressed.
adventure can't help with, right? And taps you on the shoulder.
Well, I mean, I hope so. You are adventurers, right? Maybe the council will hire you on my behalf, but we'll have to go to the meeting and listen because there's an order to things, and we have to do things the proper way here. Otherwise, what is life without order?
Well, of course.
But
And
please
then,
offer your services to the council. I'm sure they will
Yeah.
appreciate the help.
and with that, I wait until the doors open.
Hmm If no one else wants to talk with any of the people around the town or Warble herself, a few minutes will pass and then the doors will open as she motions for you to follow her in, and everyone starts to slowly enter the actual town hall. And at this point, you can move over to the Call for Heroes map.
What is
Yeah,
one
you can
change
find
maps?
all the freaky tokens again.
Oh. I don't know who keeps changing the map, but I appreciate it.
I also
'Cause I'll-
appreciate it.
I don't know the control, unfortunately. Sorry.
It's all good.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're not on the council, so
Get away from there, you sons of bitches. No, I'll tell you all the information in a minute or two. Gotta add up all the important people. Oh wait, she's supposed to be over there. Fuck over there, bitch.
as we're walking in, I tap Serge on the shoulder and go, "So, what's the feel you get on this huge guy?"
Bit odd, ain't he?
He seems like a blowhard.
Snort.
Like there's a few wires loose in his head.
Well, maybe he's useful in another way or something.
So mean.
He's
Okay,
like,
so I need to get a fucking look. Just because Hugh's mentally issues doesn't mean you get to make fun. I'm just gonna place these down as
Yeah.
random civilians.
you don't actually have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
put civilians down. You can just say
Well,
it's
I do.
full of people.
You'll see why. So,
Oh, there's reasons.
there's always reasons for things I do.
It's because they're all about to die.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. You never know, right?
Sacrifice.
But yeah, you'll see there's a bunch of different people in here. There are town owners, like there are shop people. Warble comes in and we'll sit down over here.
Hugh sits down right next to her.
Oh God.
She looks concerned, but it's whatever. I gotta add the rest of your features. I will do that shortly. Suna, my bad. If anything, I'll get it done by the end of the session.
Should we be worried he's sitting so close to the goblin?
Well, I mean, kind of like a show, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm not one for killing in broad daylight, but it seems stalkerish almost.
But yes, as you all enter, you'll notice the guards will open the doors and they will stand at the front doors to the council chambers, which are up here, while they wait for everyone to file in. And then once everyone has actually entered, they will come down and stand by the southern doors as everyone sits down and gets seated and quiets the fuck down. Inside, you can see that the room is a large auditorium with a carpeted walkway separated by all these dumb benches. Up on the steps here, there is a raised dais, and each of these little pedestals have a marking on them. If you want, you can make a check to actually read them. Assuming your character can read, I don't know specifically who can or cannot do what.
You say I'm cruel. You said we can't read. Like, come on.
I mean, I'm not too sure with Hugh right now, but
Yeah, sure, I can read.
But yeah,
Oh.
there is a large dais and desk, and they all have little plaques on them, essentially, with information.
What's up, Dick?
Should anyone choose
How
to
is you?
care to read them?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Yep.
Is that a perception check or is
It is a
can we-
society check, actually.
Ugh,
We're gonna find out if I can read.
Yeah.
roll. Ugh.
All right, Catherine can read. Samuel Thatch cannot. Zedrin cannot.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Is it /R for the roll, like manually
Yeah,
type it in?
it's just /R
Yeah.
1d20. If you're not on
Because I know
train.
I know my modifier is 0 for this, so
Yeah, okay, Sora can also read. But yeah, just for now, just use your sheet for all the damage and stuff, because
yeah.
I gotta add that later.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
On the plaques, it says from east to west. The names are Jorsk Hinterclaw, Melma Ann Sendari, Greta Gardania, Trini Sprizzlegig, and Quintino Pazandi, Melma. Melma, Greta, and Quintino are humans, Jorsk is a dwarf, and Trini is a gnome. They have their species written on the plaques, oddly enough, but they are all the town council members, essentially the important people of the town.
Mhm.
But yeah, as everyone sits down and quiets down, they will slowly enter, and the middle one, Greta Gardina, who is the leader, will get prepared to start the meeting. For whatever reason, they didn't give me fucking tokens of the other four, so just assume there's, a dwarf, a couple humans, and whatnot,
I hate when modules do that.
and one gnome. But yeah.
Thank
See
God.
here. With a sharp ravel from with with a sharp smack from her gavel on the desk, the dark-haired woman at the middle of the assembly here, Greta, as you have read, will bring the crowd to a quiet hush and begin. Welcome, neighbors and friends, to the Breach Hill Town Council's monthly call for heroes. I am Council President Greta Gardania, at your service. On behalf of my colleagues beside me, I promise you all that we will hear and consider today's petitions with the utmost discretion and care. Today, our agenda includes one petition from Miss Warble, our very own ambassador to the Bumblebrashers of Hell Knight Hill, who requests the help of heroes for a matter of utmost importance. Let's hear her concerns in her own words. Shall we, Miss Warble? At this, Warble will stand up and clean up their robes and take a little glance at Hugh before walking over here, hoping she doesn't trip or anything. And will begin to clear her throat as she begins to talk, but at that exact moment, a man will run out of this doorway over here, shouting, "Fire! Fire! There's a fire! Everyone run!" And black billowing smoke will also follow him into the room. Please make a initiative check, as you have to deal with a fire. There are about 40 townspeople, along with the council members, that you need to help get out or stop the fire. But as soon as you see this guy run out of the room and shout this, black smoke will follow him, and all of the people will start to scream and jump and start causing a fucking problem as fire begins to pour out from this room, and you see a fucking little fire method demon cackling in the middle of it all. And please make initiative checks while I
Alright,
set up
that
the
is
fucking fire.
that is perception, correct? Oh, never mind. Plus, there you go.
You should just be on your token there. You can roll it on the left side, I believe.
At least my rolls are consistent. Consistently low.
Wow.
Oh, there.
Rip.
Rip indeed.
Alright, so there is a little fire method here. There is a bunch of fire. It's going to spread pretty goddamn fast. Let me see here. So, what is our initiative checks? Okay, Catherine's decent, so method.
Well, it does auto sort, so that's good.
Yep. And he should now be visible, I believe. It's just
Yes.
fucking, yeah. All right, he shows up cackling, and I do have to do the fire initiative too. I forgot about that.
No, it's fine. Set it up. You get
Oh
time.
boy.
So, we are new to Foundry for this, as is for Pf2e. So any mishaps we do have today, we'll have like ironed out by next time. But just kind of roll with it for us. For this first one, as we kind of like iron out all the kinks. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. We are trying. It is brand new to everybody. So give us a bit to get to understand how things work.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What?
The fire is pretty big, and it gets pretty big too. On its turn, the fire spreads a number of additional squares equal to half the number of squares the fire occupies, with a minimum of 1 square. Oh boy. So we're gonna do that. The fire spreads. Initiative. Start. The fuck do I start this? I hate this.
There you go.
Thank you. Catherine, your turn begins. There are a total of 40 civilians panicking and surrounding you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to. Ideally, your goal now is to either deal with that fire, kill
Right.
that little demon who's making more fire, get all of the civilians out before they burn to death or suffocate from the smoke, and aid the council members in escaping. I'm going to give them all just a. I have to give Greta her initiative specifically. And okay, she and the other council members will go directly after you before the method, but the civilians are currently panicking, hysterical mess. They can't help themselves. You have to help them. They're all tangled up in each other. They're screaming. They're crying. They've never dealt with a bad fire before, and this is scary to them. Have fun.
So how do most of the people look?
Right now, they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're just concerned. The fire isn't harming them yet, but you can tell that it will later.
So they can get a bruised ass when they're thrown out of the building.
They're fine, yeah. You can toss them out. You can help up to 2 spectators at a time out of the southern room. Rescuing them. It will take you 3 actions. That will include locating them, calming them down, and escorting them to the exit. It doesn't require you to move adjacently to them. You just need to be on the same side of the room as them. So
Okay.
right now there's an even amount of 20 on either side. I threw extra over there. So
Yeah,
there's
that's fine.
a couple over here to be fair.
So
The fire moves pretty fast. It essentially doubles. I also forgot to add that one there.
yeah, that's
Every
fine.
turn, and then the method on his turn will also make more fire. So do be prepared for that.
Okay, so our choices are throw this civilians outside of the building, stop the fire, or
So
kill the thing.
yeah, well, you can kill the thing, but the fire will still spread. Your goals right now are to 1, if you can, prevent the town hall from burning down. 2, save as many civilians as possible, and 3, deal with the fucking little thing that's caused the fire. How you want to do that is entirely up to you.
Okay. Are they like panicking, like screaming, or are they like panicking, like
Right now, they're
it's
just
like ooh, oh
panicking,
god?
stumbling into each other. Essentially, they're stuck.
Mhm.
They can't help themselves. Not immediately gonna hurt anyone right now, though.
Has Huge like said his name out loud for us to hear at
Me?
yeah,
I would
like have you
presume-
said your name out loud at any point?
No.
Fuck.
I would presume you were walking together towards the meeting, so you at least have seen him for a few moments. But
Okay. I
haven't actually.
Miss. So it's not like he's like
well, yeah.
not obvious to everybody in this room.
Mhm.
I will get up. I'll yell to Huge, not knowing his name, and I'll go, you in the armor, you half-wit, go save the council members and get him out of the house.
You will remember this.
I
Does
don't
not
know.
respond to that. You do not see his expression.
I assume just talking's a free action.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
The only thing that matters are your actual
Yeah.
actions that you do in the turn. So yeah, feel free to check.
The closest I'll get is these two. These two then.
Well, again, you don't have to. It's just there are 20 people on the left side, 20 on the right. You can use your turn to help up to 2 people.
Okay, so we'll.
Additionally, if you want, you can wait until Zedrin's turn, and the both of you can help a total of 6 spectators.
Okay.
But you would have to delay your turn until then. And then you would both just go on Zedrin's turn as
Right.
saving 6 people.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is an
cool with
option.
that.
That'll work then. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll wait till Zaja's turn, but I'll still like during that time period be like, I actually don't know. Have you actually said your name? Too?
No, I haven't.
No, Zadrian.
No.
Shit. I'll
If you want to know our name so bad, you should ask.
I'll turn to do the same thing. Be like, you in the cowboy hat. We need to get him out quickly.
All right. Yeah, I'm down. Let's do this.
There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. No one else stood up and said their name, so I don't want to hear shit from all of you. No, but
Alright, well, if that is your turn, then we'll.
that'll be it.
Alright, you are helping Zedrin. Alright, Greta, on her turn, will begin to call out to the other counselors to help people. And every round after round one of the counselors will help one individual. Greta herself will also help one, so you'll get a total of 5 people for free, along with the 5 counselors, leaving you with a number of 35 individuals left, assuming it takes that long. But that will be her turn. At the start of round 2, when it gets to her turn, she will leave, and then I'll just move her token to the next person to deal with them.
Okay.
But the fire is continuing. The fire method will cackle to itself and then use one action to move 25 feet over here and start another fucking fire right there. Using 2 actions to breathe fire onto the floor and then cackle to itself like a little asshole. And that's its
We
turn.
can't see the fire method currently.
Can you
I'm
not?
just making sure that no, we cannot. Just
Okay,
making
I
sure
thought
that
I was.
we're not supposed to be able to.
I thought I was the only one. I was like,
Let me
I'm just
drop.
gonna.
Let me fucking delete this one. Fuck is the token?
I thought we were like semi theater of the mind here with the method. I was like, that's fine.
No, it's just some of these tokens are fucking a pain in my ass, man. Fire method, where are you, bastard?
That it sounds like a German metal band.
Yeah, now I
You
can see
this
it.
thing? Okay, it moves
Yeah,
here.
I see it. Yeah.
And it will start a fire right here. My apologies. It was just it wouldn't toggle visible for whatever reason.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
All good. All good.
I gotta add actual images to all this shit later. But yeah, that is its turn. It just decides to start more fire because no one's actually bothering it. On to you, Sora.
Well, since I don't actually have my
For the main thing
sheet
is
set up,
you would have to move 95 feet to reach it if you're in melee combat. So
no, it would be spell.
if you have a spell, that's also an option. But yeah, you can choose to target the fire method, which will direct its attention towards you. in which case it will stop starting fires, but you will have to actually fight it.
Okay, so let me just see how this one works. Uh, So for an attack, right, like electric arc, right? So I would have to. It's a 30 feet, so it's 90 feet away from me. You said
Yeah, you would have to move 60 feet to be
60
able to
feet.
use it, and then you'd have to have the remaining actions to use electric arc, which I don't currently have.
I don't think I can. So
What other spells do you have?
mm, I have chill touch, but that's also touching distance. So
Yeah,
um,
Oh,
Is it actually though?
it
yeah,
yeah.
is.
actually
Okay.
though, yeah, it's not D&D heavy.
Still good though.
Um, yeah. So you said there's like people around me getting hurt by the fire or no?
Yeah, there are 20 people on either side of the room, and you need to ideally save all 40 of them. 5 of them will be saved automatically by the town councilors as the rounds progress, but there
Okay.
are still 35 people in distress that need aid. On the left side, there will be 6 people that will be saved, assuming Zedran also saves people at the end of round 1.
Okay.
But currently,
Um.
nobody has been helped on the right side yet, and there is also the fire method burning down the building and the fire itself, which is currently spreading. The fire can be doused in a couple different ways, but
So real
it's
quick,
going to do that.
where is the fire? Because I actually don't see the fire.
Can you not
Upper
see that up
left.
there?
No, I don't see it.
I can see it.
Oh,
Really?
that's the THF. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I don't have images
Yeah,
for this
yeah,
stuff right now, so
it's fine.
just assume it's red.
Yeah. So this is the fire up here right now,
It
and
currently
then
started in the side room over here, and it is spreading into the room out here. Fire method
okay.
burned
So
most of the spot up.
I'll just
Oh, okay.
currently
Yeah.
just walk up forward. My movement,
Hmm.
and then I'll just say to like the people to like start rushing out. Everyone, please don't make it such a fuss. Leave the building if you're unable to fight.
Well, you can aid people, but you would be unable to move as it requires all 3 actions to actually
Yeah,
help people out of the building.
yeah. I'll just say that.
All
I'll
right,
do
well then
that.
just throw yourself back the 30 feet there.
Oh, okay.
You
Then I'll
will aid
just.
2 people for now. If
Mhm.
Samuel or you want to help you on their turn, it will be a total of 6 people on the right side
Okay.
as well. But that will be
Then
their
I will
turn.
do that then.
All right, Zedrin, what are you doing? Are you helping the people with Kate or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna help the people with her.
All right, so 6 people on the left side of the room escape the building successfully. Hugh, what are you up to?
You vile fiend!
Oh God.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh
He
shit.
will stand up and hold on,
Go save
draw
the
my
day, Hugh.
sword
Save the day.
and stand back, small one. I will protect you, and he'll rush off.
Oh God.
That far. And then he'll
Alright.
be done because he can't do anything else. But he is charging at the fire method, and maybe it draws his attention.
Well, we'll see. Let's see if it notices you while it's having a blast, just burning the building down. Yeah, it'll see you, and it'll bare its fangs and hiss at you as you start yelling at it. All right, Samuel, what are you doing? Would you like to aid
So
Sora in helping people, or would you also like to
yeah,
chase
but
after the
just
demon?
so like Samuel immediately like stands up. He's got a look of like shock and horror on his face, probably more so than other people around him. And he's just like, no, is it already happening? And he looks over and sees that people are being escorted out, and he's like, yeah, come on, people, let's get out of here. He will assist.
All right. And with that, round 1 will end. Round 2 will begin. The fire will spread. A total of 12 people out of 40 have been saved. Now for the fun time. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That means I get to add 5 fires. As the fire spreads, burning up parts of the building. Scary. Catherine, it is your turn.
We got 6 out.
Yeah, you have 6 out of the 20 on the left side saved. You notice as the round actually changes, the smoke begins to fill the room more and more. Make me a survival check.
Oh.
All right, you know that if all of these people don't get out soon, it's not going to go well. After turn 3, people are going to start taking damage, and by turn 5, they will fall unconscious and die. Well, sorry, they'll fall unconscious. By turn 6, they'll take enough damage to be dying, and then turn 7, they will fully die. So you do have limited time to save all these people.
So what you're telling me is they won't feel damage when they're unconscious.
Well, no, because they'll be suffocating.
But they won't be feeling damage when they're unconscious, correct?
No. Also, you know that with a 1d or with a fucking 23, if you use an interact action to tie a wet rag around your nose and mouth, you will avoid the fire damage from smoke inhalation. Additionally, you do remember seeing a bunch of fountains and buckets outside by the town square that you could use to reasonably douse the flames if you choose to do so.
Do I notice our man in knight and shining armor going towards the fire?
I think everybody who's not a civilian currently freaking out, tripping balls, and coughing would notice him. So, Greta, Warble, and all of you guys. Warble just because he ran right by them.
But yeah. Um I will I'll shout to the others that they have a water skin and a rag to put it over your mouth and nose. So that the smoke doesn't get in the lungs. As for if we wait again, can we save 6 that way?
Yes. Additionally, I will let you know because you've got such a fucking high roll. Once you save enough civilians, and if they're still conscious, they can aid you in helping douse the fire by making a bucket brigade line. And every round, they will pump up water and hand you buckets to help douse the fire with. So you don't have to run out and actually get it, because otherwise you would remember it's about 150 feet to the nearest pump. So a total of 6 actions would be required to actually pump out the water and then bring it back.
Okay.
And currently, you know that there are a total of 12 people saved. So if you can save 6 more, you can have that ready for next round. And then the round after that, you'll get a bunch of water for each person still in.
I'll wait again with the cowboy friend to do that then.
Oakley Greta's, the dude over here, seeing that there's a bunch of fucking fire, will grab one of the civilians over here and get the fuck out.
Can
The
we
other 4 council members will do that the next round.
can we leave the gnome?
No, because he has free will.
They're not people anyway.
So you currently have 7 on the left saved plus 1 counselor. That is their turn. Sora, it's all you.
So how many people are still on the right side?
You have 18 or 14 people on the right side still, along with the 3 council members up top and Warble.
I value the lives of the people more, so I'll just do another action of aid.
Okay.
Mm.
Zedrin, are you going to aid Catherine?
Yes.
Oakley dokley. Now for the fun part. Q, what are you doing?
Oh god.
Here we go.
The same thing I was already doing,
Mhm.
which is move 3, move there, and then attack.
All right. You know what to do.
Yes, I believe so.
So if you believe,
Strike +5, or is it -10 because I did stuff already?
no, you have no multiple attack penalty yet.
Okay, cool.
The first hit is always at full.
Nice.
Easy
Well-
peasy.
Ooh.
That will hit the crit damage.
Ooh.
All right. Wow. Yeah, okay, this is funny. So as everyone watches as Hugh, the man who looks to be no more than a civilian wearing some lightly polished, dumb, cheaply
Mhm.
bought gear from a secondhand store and probably a really rusty longsword, walks up and just smacks this thing so hard it explodes in a little puff of fire as it takes more damage than it has life.
I can't believe you gave that flame tetanus.
It just like explodes. Congratulations, you have murdered a flame method. You are right
Nice.
beside fire though, so if you can't move, that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, I have no more actions.
Okay, well, this is even funnier then.
Hey, I said put a
And that's-
rag over your mouth, damn it.
And that's your turn. All right.
No, don't
Uh-huh.
don't listen to the lady in the back.
Sam, are you helping Sora or?
Yeah, he's going to continue evacuating citizens. That's his top priority right now.
All right, so just over half of all the civilians have been rescued. Let me see. What is it? So at this point, round 3 begins. The fire spreads some more. Hugh's going to have a bad time. Let me see, how many do we have in total now? 20 or so odd civilians that haven't been saved will begin making a fire brigade, and because you have enough of them, they will begin aiding you at the start of next round compared to round 5. So you will get
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say 6 buckets of water to help you douse fires with at the beginning of rounds. Fire, though, will continue to burn because, haha, funnies. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 16 means 8 squares of fire. Lovely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have fun burning. I'm just gonna move that there, but there is fire underneath you, buddy.
I'm aware.
Catherine, it is your turn. You notice that Hugh, while he did kill the thing that was causing an issue, is now surrounded by fire, and he is wearing metal. Probably not a good time for him.
How much does Hugh weigh exactly?
I don't know.
Heavy.
Because you go by bulk in this.
Yeah.
It should say your bulk in your inventory. It'll be at the bottom, it'll be like your carried bulk. That's the important bit.
4, I guess. 1
Okay.
liter, it says, I think.
Yeah, so just add another 2 for your actual body weight, and your total of 6 bulk, sir.
Wow.
Fat.
I don't know how big that is.
It's kind of heavy.
I don't,
but
I don't, I, I
it's
don't
supposed
even
to
think
be-
that's big because I think 12 is the heaviest you can get.
You can get more if you have things, but
Yeah.
Do we have
That's
water
like-
now?
you'll have it at the beginning of next round. I suppose you could use 2 actions to run out, grab some, and run back in. because they are lined up now. It's just
Mhm.
you're not going to get water from them until the start of the next round.
You ever seen someone in a Olympic shot put a barrel of water at somebody?
I'll allow it, but you better roll a really good athletics roll.
I think that's the only way he's gonna stay alive at this point.
He's not going to burn that badly. He's just going to take a bunch of damage.
I will do that. I'll run outside and grab one of the buckets. This is either going to go magnificently or absolutely terrible.
Okay. But because you're level 1, let's set the DC at 15.
I want to check something.
Actually 16, because it's not severe, but it's difficult.
All right.
Because you're trying to throw a bucket without somehow tipping it over until it gets to the destination.
What am I rolling?
Athletics or a strength check of your choice. I guess you could also be Dex if you want.
Do I have any modifiers for this?
I don't know. Does being a barbarian give you anything?
Well, no. Do I get anything circumstantial?
If you rage, I'll give you a buff. You can have your +2 to damage as a +2 modifier if you rage. Because you're angry, yes. But otherwise, no circumstance buff. You have no items to do so.
All right. We'll rage. We'll Hulk up.
And then when you click it, you can just do the add
Yeah.
modifier plus
Yeah,
2.
modifier.
Close.
Hey, there you go.
The DC was 16, so while you aren't able to get rid of the fire underneath Hugh's square, you will get rid of the one beside him. So he's going to have a bad time, but it's not the end of the world for him. Yet. I mean, maybe it will be. We'll see. It'll be funny if it is. But yeah, you dose one fire. Where's your token?
You made the map dark.
No, you're removed from
You
your
removed your
character.
token. You moved your token.
I didn't move
Someone did.
Something happened. I'm not sure what. But you're gone from initiative.
I think you selected the fire and the token, and you
I
deleted.
might
both
have
of
by
them.
accident. Oops.
Let's go. Rolled a 22.
Just gotta add initiative. Just fucking click that button. I'll edit it manually.
There you go. I believe I can edit this.
Such a pain in
There you
the
go.
ass to do, but yeah.
I got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Greta. Well, not Greta, but the gnome this time because, haha, gnome funny, will aid another person on the left side and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I crit that. Holy shit.
You now have 14 out of 20 saved on the left side with 2 counselors out of 5 escape. Sora, what are you doing over there? Also nice initiative.
Yes. Sorry, I'm slowly manually inputting and helping you out.
Okay, I appreciate that. I would have been doing that myself, but
Yeah,
to
no,
do with
it's
everything
fine.
else.
He's very hurt over here, right? Or he's about to be.
You can make a perception check to see what you think might happen.
Okay. Perception.
What's the worst that can happen?
Let's think about it, won't you?
Nope.
There's too much smoke for you to
Too
tell, but
much
you
smoke.
think he's gonna take a bunch of fire damage.
Yeah. So remind me, movement, how it works. Like,
Each action you can move up to your limit. So if you have 30 feet of movement, you can walk up to 30 feet per action. It is
Okay.
considered stride, but you get up to 3 actions every round to do whatever you
yes.
want. You still
Okay.
have
So
8 more people on the right side to save and 6 on the left. And at the beginning of next round, they start taking fire damage.
alright, well, I'm gonna use 2 of my actions to get over here.
Mhm.
And then I will use 1 action to give guidance to Big Boyle. So he gets a +1 to saving throw or skill check.
Okay. That's kind of you. Right. Is that
Mhm.
everything for your turn?
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Alright, Zedrun, what are you doing this round, sir? Smokey, you're starting to cough. You're not having a good time. It ain't like the normal tobacco you normally smoke. This is that bad shit.
How many people do we have left on our side?
There are 6 people left on the left side that need aid.
Well,
They're
the
not
aid.
looking too good.
All of the aids.
I will continue helping people out of the building.
Okay. 2 people will be aided out unless someone else helps you at the before the end of the round. Which I think would only be Hugh, but he's currently dealing with some things.
He's on fire.
Hugh, make me a dexterity saving throw, buddy. I
Sure.
mean a reflex save.
I also would like to say, as
Hey,
he
is there
cuts
anything-
through the method, his sword sticks into the ground, and in his confused state for a moment, he does not realize he's burning until about a second later, and then he goes, "Oh God!"
Okay. Alright, make your save. You do get a +1, but it is reflex.
Dexterity save, you said?
Yeah, it's reflex.
You get a +1.
You have the help of guidance.
Guidance.
Should be on the left side of character sheet. Yeah, you're trained in reflex.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow. So,
There you go.
Nice.
so the DC was 17. Congratulations. So instead of taking 4d6 fire damage, you'll take 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, cool.
That's it?
That's not bad. That's not
I
bad.
mean, 4d6 at level 1 would probably have killed him.
It has
That's
killed you
true.
guys.
But yeah, you'll take 7 fire damage. You can just click your token and click the damage, and it should do it for you automatically.
Right. Click, damage, done.
There you
Cool.
go. All right, it is now your turn.
He then
You're having
immediately starts
a bad
Dark
time.
Souls rolling.
Sorry, I don't know how to delete stuff.
Just click on it and click the delete key. It should work. If you're talking about on your token itself, if
That's
there's an issue, I'll deal with that
15.
shortly.
And then I need to use one whole action to help people, correct? Or do I need to use whole 3 actions?
It's a whole 3 actions, but at this point, if you make it down here, you can pick up a barrel of water, essentially.
Alright, well, I'll just keep literally getting as far away from this fire as I can then.
Reasonable, yeah. For the most part, once you get the barrel of water, you can just douse one fire if
Yeah.
you're within 30 feet of it. But if you want to do something silly like Kate, you have to check.
Cool.
All right,
It's
Samuel,
rage.
it's up to you.
Samuel will continue getting people out.
All right, so at the end of the round, we have on the left side 16 people saved, and on the right side 14 people saved. It is now round 4, so everyone remaining will take 3 fire damage as the smoke starts fucking hurting your lungs. And you're just not having a good time at all. This includes all of the civilians. Next round, they will fall unconscious. There is now a bunch of water buckets just sitting here for each of you to pick up and do with as you please. The fire continues to spread a whole fucking bunch.
Well, anyway, Olympic
So
shot
anyway.
putting barrels.
Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. It's not looking good. There's a lot of fucking fire. The building be burning. People are still here. Catherine, what do you do?
How many are left on our side? 4?
Yeah, you have exactly 4 people left on the left side. There is water there for you. You
Mhm.
are you're within 30 feet of it, so you can just pick it up. You would have to move though to douse one of the fires because you're 60 feet away. Buckets do. What's it? 1 square. Additionally, if you have other methods you want to do, like if you have cloak or something, or you want to try to do something else, you can try to stomp out the fire another way. If you have magic, that'll probably do it too. Yeah, it's up to you what you want to do now. I think, yeah, civilians will be dead by around 7 if anyone is still left in the room.
That is 3 rounds away, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, it is round 4 currently.
Okay. Hopefully I'll be
They
able to
may
do this by myself.
they may
On
die
the
by
right
round
side.
6 if they roll really bad on the fire damage, but probably not because I think they have an average of like 15 health.
Hmm.
Could get the 4 out. With just us, but no, Sora can help you.
Mhm.
Or the man in the iron mask up there could help.
Remember, you still have the counselors who will bring a free person out with you each time. There's still
Right.
another 3 rounds of that.
Hmm.
If you tell them to, they will focus on just one side, but they've just been going for whatever they're closest to. You got 4 and 6 left to save.
Well, if there's 3 left, it's 3 down. So
Like if you do a help action with a Samuel, someone needs to get over there though, so you can get them all saved on the left side by the end of next round, and the right side by this round if you wanted to. It's just a matter of if you can stop the fire from burning the building down.
okay. We'll make it over to here.
Gonna throw another bucket.
We'll throw another one over here so that we're over here to help Samuel.
All right, make your strength or dex save or throw, whatever.
After all, we are in a tense situation of pure unadulterated rage.
Pure rage. And Red Bull, clearly. Wow. All right.
Nice.
So I'll give you 2 that time because you did so high. Because it's a DC 16 to throw it successfully. 1 and 2. Hockley Dockley. Greta this time will grab a warble and get the fuck out.
Fair enough.
That will not count as one of the civilians, but it is one of the people that needed to be saved.
We're just gonna keep Olympic shot putting water at people.
And just for posterity, I'll put them there as the last 2 civilians. All right, Sora.
Mhm.
up to you.
Well,
What are you gonna do?
just double checking first.
Do you have
Okay.
magic to put out the fire? Do you have?
I do not have magic to put out the fire, but seeing as the man literally walked out of the fucking fire, I am going to use 2 actions and cast Soothe on him.
Okay. Yeah. If you just click your token and click the healing, it should do it for you. And so you click the actual heal on the far right.
Mm-hmm. 12.
It. Hmm. Does that side of the building look like dilapidated from the fire spreading already?
The fire is crawling up the walls. It is all over the floor, but it hasn't reached the roof yet.
Let's see, we could have just collapsed that part of the ceiling and just have it kill itself.
Yeah, and
Maybe
then I'll
not
just
because of the nature of it.
next one. I'm just going to just move one. I don't know why it's not moving me.
Did you heal, Neen?
There we go. Yeah. It was 2 and then 1 for move, right? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
one action. It's one action,
action
to, move, and then it's 2 action for you to
Yeah,
cast Soothe.
for
So that
Soothe,
is
yep.
your turn. Zedrin, what are you doing? But,
Did the healing work?
Did you
Yeah.
click the heal button?
First healing didn't do anything.
Oh, there it
Oh.
goes.
There it goes.
Weird.
If I have to edit properties so you can do that too, I don't fucking know. Yeah, Zedrin, what are you up to?
Oh, I have to do that.
Um,
I clicked the wrong button. Never mind. Oops. I clicked your spell button and not the thing underneath.
not the.
Oh yeah, you have to
Asset.
click the healing and then the heal
Yeah.
button.
Good grant, but I don't know.
Is it under effects? Because that's where it'll show as.
It is under effects.
Then yeah, as long as it's active. If you just click the effect rage or drag and drop it onto your token, it should apply, and it'll be on the right side of the screen.
There we go.
Yeah. And that's how you would normally do the spells, and so it automatically will add the stuff to your values and like cancel when it ends normally. So if you had a bard.
Theory, this should add it if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's your rage damage.
Okay, very good. Ignore that. I totally didn't hit Samuel out of rage.
Yeah, Cade, what are you up to this turn?
Which side is almost out of like people?
You got 4 people on the left and 6 people on the right. You know by the end of next turn, everyone on the right will be saved. And if you do 2 people on the left, then the last 2 counselors will get the last 2 people out of there. And the rest of the turns can be put towards putting out the rapidly expanding fire.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. Hugh. It's up to you. You know that all the people are taken care of. It's just that dastardly fire that tried to burn you.
Foul fire. If
You
only I
slayed
could
the
beat
beast.
the fire to death.
Well, I mean, do you have something to beat him with?
No. I do not have anything to beat the fire with, but he will run to the water down here and I guess start helping with that, I guess. Because he can't do much else.
Alright, if you have any movement left, you can move closer and pick which
I'm gonna
two
move
you want to
there.
douse. Okay, if you want to
Or
douse them,
wherever.
you have to make a check to throw it.
Lift with
Sure,
the
I'll throw.
legs.
I got good strength.
Alright, make your check.
shit. No, I don't.
Can be strength.
Uh,
effect.
What is it?
It's a strength or a dex check to toss it at the fire. It's a lower
Yeah.
DC now that it's so much fucking bigger, but not by super much.
Well, let's see.
All right. It kind of careens off course, but it lands here and manages to douse this one here.
Yes.
All right. Samuel, what are you up to?
Samuel, for a brief moment, just looks at these strong people throwing buckets halfway across this room, but then shakes his head and continues getting people out.
Alrighty. Top of the round, another 1d6 damage to everyone remaining because no one put a scarf over their mouth, but
Yeah,
that's
I'm
okay.
on my way.
I gotta move to here. Okay, the fire spreads some more. Fuck it. I forgot how much this exponentially increases. Catherine, it's all you.
So the 4 on the side are gone, right?
Yep, there's just 4 left on the right side.
Okay.
And then the council members will save the last 2 on the left.
Oh, nice.
All right. I'll hold my turn to grab the few that they don't grab with Samuel, and then we'll leave.
Okay. Right, on to Greta. Grabs someone over here and gets the fuck out, even though it's not Greta. But we're gonna assume it is. Sora,
Yes.
there is one last person to save on the left side. You are aware that you don't have to deal with that. There is a big
Okay.
fire. You are aware that they will probably be very grateful if you can stop them from having their town hall burned down.
Yeah, about that. So, is there still water over here?
Yeah, every turn you get free buckets because there's a bunch of people helping to try and. There's a bunch of buckets piled up. It just takes an action to pick it up and toss it at this point.
Okay.
Or you can
So,
pick up 2 and then walk over 30 feet and just dump them, essentially.
I'm just gonna take one action to get to the buckets, and then um, I'll toss 2.
Alright, make a strength or dex check of your choice. Twice.
Strength or dex check.
Yep. Because it
Okay.
is a physical ability you are trying
Um,
to shot put a fucking
so
bucket of water.
Easy.
You're lucky this is some premium grade spring water.
oh, that's in that one.
Oh.
The bucket
Uh-oh.
falls on your
then-
feet and you splash yourself with water. Not very helpful, but
There you go.
Duality of man, I guess.
and then Frit will remove these 3 here.
I doused the first one at my feet. I'm like, God, it's been such a fucking long time since I've thrown anything.
I can't believe the first bucket hit Neem.
For what it's worth, the fire will not spread back down this way because it's now all doused with fucking water from the buckets. So you don't have to worry about it going downwards there
Wow.
anymore, but you'll still have to worry about it fucking going everywhere
I
else.
can't believe the first bucket hit you.
And then, Catherine, we're back up to you.
That was what? Everything? Are all the people?
All the ones on the left side, yeah.
Yeah, left side is all clear. You used lax action to save all the people on the right with Samuel, correct?
Yes.
Then all of the people on the right are saved. At this point, you have the one last counselor to leave and a big fire to get rid of if you want to. I mean, you could just exit if you want, but I'm sure that would look bad.
I'm pretty sure no one's ever seen the triple shot put.
I don't
Mhm.
think they have. You are within range to do so if you choose to.
Well, the council member will get out on their own by this point.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, they're also taking that last person anyway.
what's it? 2? Yeah, just 3 times in one go. Yeah, let me.
Okay, it's 2.
Oh, that's survival.
You splash Samuel with water.
I can't
It's a bad time.
believe I
Huh?
hit Neem again.
You
I
keep
mean,
on
he
hitting
probably
me.
needs to cool
God
down.
There you
damn.
go.
All right, and you'll get rid of 3 more.
Again. 2 people.
You can
Back to
assume
back.
that like all of these squares here on the bottom are
Mhm.
now thoroughly wet, and the fire will not go downwards, at least for the time being.
Are we sure this
final
person isn't
human
putting lubricant?
will grab the one last villager who's just tripping balls, freaking out, burning up, and get them the fuck out. All right, Mr. Cowboy, this is a bad wildfire. What are you gonna do?
All right, so we've been like eating water at it, right?
They have been eating
Mhm.
water at it. In fact, the corner of the building is pretty badly burning, but somehow the rest of the building is okay. It is pretty badly filled with smoke, though.
Uh, I guess I'll eat some water too.
Okay, go for it.
Is that athletics or
It's any kind of strength or dexterity check you feel like using, because I always found this part super fucking silly without this.
okay?
Let's
Oh.
see here. Sheesh. All right, so the first one will somehow all of you are doing this, but you also spray water all over your fucking pants.
Don't worry, it's a tradition at this point now.
Imagine wearing pants.
So you get rid of
Man,
5
I have a
squares of
robe.
fire
Okay.
as 2 of those buckets hit the mark. Like, well, all right, Hugh. We're back to you. You're kind of singed. You're kind of wet.
He's
You're having
not
a bad run.
doing whatever the hell these knuckleheads are doing with the shot putting stuff, and is just helping whatever fire brigade is waterlining this.
If you want, you can pick up 2 buckets and walk over to the fire if
Yeah.
you're within like 30, 40 feet of it and just dump some water on it. And douse a couple
Sure.
sprays.
Well, I'm not within 30, 40 feet of it, but
How much can you move per turn? You don't have to.
I
You have to be
can
within the
move
4.
15 per action.
15, eh?
Good
Yeah.
lord, man, get some strength for that armor.
Listen,
Jesus.
I do have strength. I just have heavy armor, and I'm level 1.
I'll say you can get rid of these 2 with your piddling movement, and you'll be like right there. You'll move up to here for now.
I actually feel like my strength is wrong on this sheet. I
Did
might
you-
have to check that.
Did you give yourself all your ability boosts? Because it doesn't look like you did, dude.
I thought I did.
Oh. Okay, yeah, you did. You just. Why are your stats so spread out? You know you can go to like 18 on one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, he's the
I'm
average
also
human, all
level
right?
1. I know I'm gonna go up in these stats. But my thing says +3 on my thing over here. Unless I have a minus thing that I don't know about.
Do you want to send me your
Right
the
here.
so I can look at it real quick?
Hold on. If the actually download the PDF so I can send it to you.
Because it might be they just messed up with the actual sheet transfer.
Oh, you're missing
Oh, you didn't
one from
use your
human.
last human boost,
Oh.
so that's
Weird.
probably why.
Were you gonna put it in strength?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I have it on the sheet.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just, for whatever reason, doesn't have it on in Foundry for some reason.
And
It-
you're using heavy, or you're using
It should be
Lambelar breastplate.
fixed now.
Yeah, it looks fine now. It's fine.
Do you have 16 strength?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you ignore the armor penalty.
Yeah.
You should have 25 movement now.
Let's see, where is it?
Just you might have to unequip.
Oh,
and
it
then
says
re-equip
20
it.
on here, sir.
It's
Do I gotta
because you might have to just turn off your armor and
unequip
turn it
or
back on
equip?
again.
Yeah.
So once you meet the strength score of the armor you're wearing, you ignore the hindering value. So, like for Lambelar, it's 16.
Armor. Let's see. No, it still has me 20 speed.
Okay, never mind. It's the hindering trait. It's
Yep.
fucking garbage. All right, that explains that. Samuel,
Oh,
it's
is
all
my
you. Your armor
Okay.
is
is that my
extra
armor?
heavy.
Okay.
It's
That's what I
probably
thought.
because it was so cheap. I don't remember that trade-off.
Yeah, it was really cheap.
So everyone's out, right? All the civilians.
All of the people have been saved. The only thing left
All right.
is kind of a big fire. You don't
Yeah.
think it's going to spread downwards, but it can still spread to the right.
Right. I will spend an action to use a water skin and scrap a cloth, so I don't continue to
Take
take
any more
fire
fire.
damage.
Okay.
And then I will just use 2 actions to move and pick up a bucket and start making my way to the fire, because I
Assuming
can't
you're
throw.
not holding anything in your other hand, you can pick up 2 buckets as a free action because you're close enough to it and use your
Oh, free
2
action.
movement.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll do that.
The main thing is you needed to move close enough to start to pick up the buckets if you weren't already there, and that was an action.
Yeah. So would here be close enough just to give
You're
myself 5 feet extra movement to?
You were within 20 feet, so I'm saying you can just pick up the buckets because the
Oh,
people
from
outside
there.
bringing
I
them in.
see. Nice.
But
Ooh.
if you were further away than 20 feet, like if you were 30 feet from the door, you'd have to move closer.
Neem,
Okay.
do you
So
plan to
I will
get
pick up.
closer to the fire?
Talking to me? Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go in and out.
All right.
You have to move a little bit to get back to pick
We're
up the
gonna
bucket.
daisy chain
Sure.
this.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's what I thought us and the civilians were doing, anyways.
Yeah, like they're bringing the buckets to the door, and then you're taking them and tossing
Yeah.
them or doing whatever.
So, Sam,
if you want to
get
make a bigger chain, you can, yeah, and that'll make it quicker.
yeah. So Sam, get like 30 feet from Neem, and then someone get 30 feet from me, and we'll just daisy chain it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 5, 10, 15.
I'll say that you're able to pass it within like 20 feet or so
Yeah.
between each other easily enough.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I'll just. Well, I need to be within 30 feet of you, so I'll go like here-ish. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just
And then
basically get ready to do the daisy chain. Obviously, in character, we're coordinating this.
I
that
am
is perfectly fine.
I am rage yelling to get your ass moving.
You know what? Yeah, I think like Samuel was planning on doing this anyway, but because you're yelling at him, he's like, "Oh, okay." He just starts grabbing
Right,
buckets.
you have 1 action left. If you want to, you can try and toss a bucket. I don't know what your scores are. That might not be a good
I'm
idea.
Believe.
going to play it
Believe.
smart. I'm gonna
Just
play it
hold on to your
smart and
buckets.
just hold on to the bucket. Yeah, because
Oh my
Samuel's
god.
not
Alright.
a strong or dexterous person, so
All right.
he's a little dexterous, but not that much.
Top of the round. It is getting smoky. 4 damage to everyone but Samuel because he's covered his mouth. Fire is indeed continuing some more. Can't go down, so I'm just gonna move it. 2, 3. It's gonna move like that for now. It's not going too far up, but it is starting to go up the walls a little bit. Assume by the end of round 8 or 9, if the fire isn't put out, it's going to be too smoky for you to remain within the building. Daisy chaining, though, will let each of you do 2 buckets worth, which is 3 squares per turn, or per round, so like 3, 6, 9, 12. You'll do 15 per round once your daisy chain is complete.
Nice.
So, I think the fire should go out in time, unless you fail really bad with something. But yeah, on to Sora.
So she's yelling at me to get in, like, into the fucking daisy chain position, right?
Yeah, you are within space to just freely pick up your buckets and go.
Okay. So I'm first gonna put a rag. A water
that
rag.
is one action to rag
yeah.
your face.
And then I will grab buckets. Or like 1 bucket, I guess. And then 20 feet, right?
Uh,
I think they want you to be around
Or
there.
what? Around there?
Yep.
Assuming Hugh is moving, that will be a fine spot for you.
Okay.
Are you gonna toss your buckets or hold on to them for the time being?
Yeah, toss, I guess.
It's just up to if you feel comfortable with your strength or dex scores.
Yeah, I'll
'Cause-
toss the bucket that I have currently right now, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that'll get rid of this one here.
Okay.
Onwards to Hugh. Are you going places, sir?
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna be right up next to it. Probably like there, and then people just handing me water buckets. I'm gonna dump them on there.
Okay. Alright. You will have to move a little bit more, Sam, to get back into position, but you're a little bit too far away from Sora, I believe.
I believe Sora's too far away from me, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Well, you're not wrong, but it is your turn.
Okay, well, I don't want to move too far away from my yelling friend down there.
No.
So,
Be petty.
No, you can
Be
move.
petty.
They go at the beginning of the round, so they can reposition to the left side if they
Okay,
want to.
I just need to move like 10 feet, right?
Yeah, like 10, 15 feet.
Disappointed in you.
Yeah, that's fine there.
Cool. I'll
We'll
stand there.
assume... Alright,
I mean, I was in position. I'll just say I was in position, ready to go. It was you all who had to.
Catherine, you
line.
still have your buckets, yes?
Yeah.
Alright,
Like-
so you will toss them to Sam, who tosses them to Sora, who tosses them to Adim, who will then poof that many buckets of fire from what was given to Cedron.
I'm gonna be trying to aim more towards the right side, just because I want to like cut it off, stop it
Alright,
from
cool.
spreading, since we kind of wetted the other side.
Yeah. Then
I will move these 3 down here then, but note that this is now dry enough. that
Yeah,
the following
that's
round
fine.
it will
We'll just
go back
like
down.
alternate back and forth.
and then I'll put a rag over my mouth with the second one. Or third action.
And there you go. That is
Fucking-
the spread of the fire for this round. Or that one has to go there. And that one has to go there, but otherwise, yeah. Catherine,
First,
tossing buckets.
Yar.
All right,
Nope.
tossing buckets. You know what? Greta will toss some extra buckets to you because they're a cool town counselor. Zedrin, it's up to you. Are you gonna move and toss some more buckets?
Yes.
Cool. And 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We'll do 18 because Greta's 8 at the end of the round, assuming everyone tosses buckets, which will be a little bit more than half the fire.
You can just
Just move like here-ish if you want.
Move where? Sorry.
Like just over here somewhere, so you're a little bit closer to everyone. And assume everyone is continuing to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. As long as no one moves
As
away
long
from me
as no
again.
one.
Let me count how many's here and just speed this up ever so slightly. 3, 6, 12, 18, 4. Yeah, so by the end of round 9, just before it is too smoky for you, you should have successfully thrown enough buckets of water into the fire to save the town hall, quotation marks,
It's
as it's pretty fucking bad right now. Like all of this area here is like black. The ceiling's kind of leaning. You think it's a hazard to stay in here any longer.
it's called building character.
And if anyone didn't cover their face, they take 9 fire damage before the ordeal finishes.
Thank God I covered my face.
Jesus Christ, you.
Yeah, same.
Jeez.
He was just
Just you?
smiling, covered in
Fucking
soot.
you.
Fucking name.
You do successfully complete the event, though, as the aftermath of the fire is finished and completely put out. And everyone will gain 230 EXP for this event. Or is that correct? Let me check. Let me 20, 40. Yeah, 230 XP. You can mark that down if you want to, but I will also keep track of it. And then, how the hell do you swap the maps around? Because it only shows 6, I guess.
Which one are you going to?
Just the breach hill again. I don't know where the maps are on this.
Keep doing that.
I think it's
There you
because
go.
it only shows 6 at a time.
Also, I think you have to add the module, by the way. I don't think I can add it.
Yeah, no, it's got to be added by the GMs at some point. But as you all exit the heavily smoke-filled and partially burned town hall, Greta Gardania will be nearby, trying to calm down all of the villagers that aren't actively daisy-chaining fucking barrels of water into the building to help you guys. So the guards are helping to calm down any sick or wounded civilians from the fire damage. And you overhear them talking about who started the fire and who called forth that little bastard flame of it, as one of the guards talks to another and says, Aye, I saw him. It was the little bastard Calmont it was, that little bookseller's apprentice. He lit the fires in the hall and set the monster loose. I heard he ran towards the citadel, but we didn't catch him. The other guard will go, Aye, we need to send someone towards him, but let's see what Greta wants us to do first. Following which, you'll find Greta by Warble, and she will try and get your attention as a group to thank you for preventing anyone from dying and the town hall from burning down. Thank you very much for your aid, kind adventurers. If you are willing, we would really like to hire you to go and deal with the situation that we just experienced. The individual who set the fires needs to be held accountable for, and dear Warble here has informed me that the Bumble Brashers are in dire need of help. as they have been lighting signal fires to indicate their turmoil.
Why, yes, of course. It was my duty as a hero, nonetheless, to assist in such things. Because that is what I am, a hero, definitely.
Well, thank you very much, sir. I saw how you very bravely and courageously ran forth and smote the foul beast.
That's what I do. What heroes do. And I am dismayed to hear these terrible news about your bumble ball bragglers. But I will be leading these fair dare-to-wells towards them to save them in whatever needs they have caught up in.
Well, for thanks for saving our town hall and protecting all of the civilians, I would like to offer you this. And she will offer the party 3 minor healing potions, along with
Ooh.
1 lesser antidote and 1 lesser anti-plague, and each individual gains 50 silver pieces.
Ooh.
50 you said?
Yeah, you get 50 silver. I will add
Okay.
the potions to the token called Party Inventory and make sure everyone has ownership of that.
Okay.
50 silver.
And just give gold, huh?
Nope,
Gotta do
Nope.
the fucking math.
it's 10, same as fucking Cyric. One
Yeah,
is
I know.
10 to 1. And then she will state, if you are willing to go and investigate the Citadel and to capture and bring down the little halfling Calmant who works for the bookkeeper, I'm willing to offer you 10 gold pieces each for each job. If you can bring him back alive, I will have additional rewards for you as well.
Why, I'm sure these fine fellows right here would do such thing for no charge, right, fellas?
About that one.
I do have living expenses.
Yes, I quite do like money.
Um,
I do like to
well,
keep a roof over my head.
Well, regardless, we wouldn't accept aid for free. After all, the town of Breach Hill prides itself in our call of heroes every month, and we appreciate any aid given, and we will gladly pay for the work done. As soon as you can complete these tasks, you can gladly obtain the reward from the town hall.
Sounds good.
If you wish to, you can speak with some of the people around here if you want more information, or talk to the guards. They can give you a bit of like suggestions or tips towards where you want to head to. And I'm sure Warble can tell you some information about the Citadel itself. But I really need to help all of these people. There are many sick and wounded. And you do see a fair bit of the civilians are kind of burnt or singed or smoky.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you whether you want to talk to anyone still remaining around town, or if the party wants to take a rest before they head towards the Citadel, or what. Do
Rest
You were
probably would be
just
good.
saying for the entire group without asking anyone. Well,
Hmm.
well, Bopple Burklegans, I will lead this group towards the Citadel with most haste. Let's go. He just
Hold
starts
on.
walking. He does not stop. He will just keep walking.
you can take a short rest or do like medicine checks if anyone has proficiency in that to heal, or if
Let's see
anyone took any of the
here.
feats
I do
for
have
healing.
proficiency in medicine.
Medicine.
I
medicine.
look over at the cowboy and go,
Guess who's a trained
I'm also
medicine?
trained. I'm
I
also
didn't,
trained in
I
medicine.
didn't,
Who has health kits?
I
Yeah,
didn't catch your name.
you can spend 10 minutes to treat a wound, and you can only do that once per hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it
Oh,
will
do we
grant
need
healing.
equipment for that?
You just have to have healer's tools if possible.
Oh, okay. I did not grab those. Okay.
Alternatively, you can ask Greta, and she can loan you a set, but it will be part of your reward money.
No, I guess I'll just do the short rest if that's okay with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
You will
there's
do a
not so
short
much a
rest at
short
the
rest
Citadel.
as it's just
Yeah, at the
retreat
Citadel.
rooms.
'Cause he
This
walks there.
motherfucker.
As it is a what?
Well, the short rest in Pathfinder 2e is the whole treat wounds thing. So we'll
I
assume
see.
that they loan you a healer's tools for your job, just so you can actually heal fucking someone.
Oh, I don't want to take away from everyone's money though.
You can return them, and it won't cost you anything. But if you keep them,
Okay. Okay, we'll do that. I'll add it to my inventory for now.
and
But,
it is a. Are you trained in medicine or healer's tools?
I'm trained in medicine.
All right, it is a DC 15 to treat wounds.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that first.
I also have a healer's tools. So how much do I heal? With the
You make a
21?
DC 15 check,
Yeah, I
and I
did.
will let you know. So you pass.
Oh,
That is not a
it's
crit,
possible.
but it is a success. But you will heal 2d8.
2d8. Okay, I'll roll it.
If you roll 10 above the DC, it is counted as a critical, regardless of what you're doing. So keep that in mind, because that will make it a 48 instead. And then if you critical fail, you actually hurt someone.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
But
see
yeah,
here.
So
once
I
you do the short
heal
rest healing,
11.
you cannot do so for another hour. And it will take you some time to get to Breachville. Or to get to
Okay.
Citadel Altair.
So does it use a portion of my kit, or is it just
No, it's
as long
just
as I
you're
have it?
taking. So long as you have the
That
kit, you can
okay.
use 10 minutes to treat wounds. It's just the short rest version of healing, because Pathfinder expects you to do a lot of this with refocusing, short rest healing,
Okay.
and there are a bunch of feats related towards that. But yeah,
Oh, healer's tools. There it is. Throw that onto my character. And how much do we heal if we pass again? I apologize.
it
2d8.
is 2d8 healing.
Okie doke. Oh wow. I'm
Nice
I'm
roll.
maxed out.
Nice.
During this time, Samuel will turn to the others and go, I don't think we've ever met. My name's Samuel. And
Name's
he'll
Shadow. Nice to meet you. Likewise.
Mhm.
You happen to know that fellow just ran across the bridge.
No idea.
No, I would if I would be concerned, but he does have that armor, so maybe he'll be okay.
I mean, he did tank the flames. He did, just walk through in and out like it was nothing.
Mhm.
He could be
Also,
useful.
oh sorry, go ahead.
He could be useful as a mule of sorts.
I'm pretty sure he was doused in water before he did it.
Editor's note, in fact, he was not.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
No one would be that stupid to walk into fire.
But yeah, are you heading directly towards the Citadel after the short rest there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, as you leave the town, you will travel just about a mile northeast. So at the end of a long, rocky, and well demarcated, gradually sloping up path that leads upwards towards the Citadel. From what you've been told, it's mainly safe. There's not too many dangers or things to be worried about while traveling towards the Citadel or anything like that. It's not like you have to worry about a monster popping out and eating you. But it will take you a night. Well, probably a couple hours, but you'll probably make camp for like lunch or dinner or something, and get to the Citadel around the early afternoon. Because
Okay.
I'll say it doesn't take a full day, even though they're doing bullshit like that. me see here. As you get closer and closer to the citadel, you can see that there is red smoke coming from it, which is what Warble said was the signal for distress.
Hmm.
We're gonna move to Citadel Alteran map. What is the command to fucking drag everyone here?
Just right click activate.
Okay. You can drop your tokens down somewhere over here in the gray right now.
Oh, in the gray. Okay.
But yeah, this is the major part of. This is considered part 2 of the first module, and I'm gonna probably pause it right here because the Citadel itself is gonna take quite a while to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to continue going on for a bit, but it's already 10:30, and I think some of you have
I
like
have
10,
to.
15.
My throat is dying.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah,
it
it's
would
all good.
actually give me a little bit of time to actually get this token situated.
Yeah.
But yeah,
'Cause I don't know
as you
why I
come
have to do
across it,
everything manually.
it's a big castle-looking structure. I think you have the handout available under journal.
I don't have anything in my journal.
No, let me add that. How about now?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is there one image?
Mm-hmm.
Should be the Citadel
It-
then.
Gives me a bunch of images to look at.
It
Yeah.
gives
Okay, well,
us
go
like the
to-
full journal of 20 images.
It just
Alright.
gives us the full journal.
Yeah, just go to image 3 then. It'll be journal 4 entry. That is the
okay.
Citadel.
Oh,
itself.
that thing. I see it now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
see
what
it
it looks
now.
like as you come across it.
That's cool.
That is very cool.
It's a big building. It is a well-designed castle. It's just in a state of disrepair because it's been 10 years since anyone actually used it. Well, like anyone like humans type.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is where we'll stop session 1 for now, as you have saved the town of Breach Hill from a fire method and a pretty big, scary fire. You've prevented any civilian deaths, and you're currently on the search for a little bastard halfling, as the guards called it, by the name of Calmont, while also looking to find out what happened to the Bumblebrashers at the Citadel for war.
Okay.
Basically,
And
Mhm.
we're going hunting.
Yes, you are.
Hmm.
As Greta has told you, if you can capture Calmont and save the Bumblebrashers, there's an extra reward. If you kill him, she'll still pay you. But the main
Nice.
thing is, you'll get that little fucker for burning down town hall.
So, in character, we all know each other's names except for Hughes, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
In
because
character,
Hughes
yes.
basically just ran.
In character,
Went
Okay.
to
you
the
just
Citadel, man.
you let someone give him a medicine check, and then he just fucked right off.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. This is a good first session. I liked it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
apologies for some of the jank.
I mean,
Foundry
What are
we
you
is
gonna
did.
do?
very
That's
new.
gonna happen no
We
matter
found
what.
that's gonna happen no matter what, and it wasn't your fault that Pat Muncher Kitsune is like jank.
Yeah, I'm not sure
So-
why Kitsune is not working, but I should be able to help you out when you're going to higher levels after you level up at the end of the session type deal, and have that ready for you for next time.
Mhm.
But yeah, expect session 2 to focus on the Citadel, and
Mhm.
depending on how fast you go through it, you might be there a while, you might not be.
Cool.
Fair
Mhm.
enough. You said next
Alright.
session's looking like the 17th.
Yes,
Yes.
because
17.
as of right now, there is a chance next Monday I'm gonna have to do the Syrup game for NERP instead of Wednesday, so that would fuck with that.
No, it's both days.
That's what I mean, because we're missing out on this Wednesday. We're gonna have to do it on the Monday, so 17th hopefully, unless they want to fucking do another game then. And then I should be available for the 24th and 31st, depending on what's going on for session 3.
Mhm.
At
Sounds
which
good.
point we'll have Luna back,
Yep.
and they will be joining you. Just assume that they also got hired, and they were just a bit late to the meeting.
Oh yeah, that's cool. We'll know their character's name as well. We'll just
Yes.
continue the.
They got shit out of a tree out of a portal. There you go.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you find them in the Citadel. Who knows?
It Adventure League rules. Where
A person falls from the sky.
yeah, where
Mhm.
you're eaten by a tree, then someone else gets shit out, and you're like, "What's up, dog?"
But
Dog.
I will say this, just this little description of the Citadel, and then I'll say it again at the beginning of the next session, just so you have an idea of what it looks like. But other than that description, it's rising from the hilltops above is a looming structure of crumbling stone and still imposing battlements. Though verdant nature is reclaiming the site, there are well-designed central towers, and the keep itself looks to be in like a well-built manner. Like it's still very noticeable that it was an Order of the Nail Hell Knight Citadel. The gates are slightly open, but otherwise it doesn't look like anything's terribly damaged, other than a bit of crumbling walls here and there, and some other outside shit that looks like it could use like slight repairs.
Okay.
But yeah, the beginning of next session, we will begin with you getting up to the keep, and you can do whatever you want from there. But
I
you
can't
are aware,
believe we're gonna set the Citadel on fire.
you are aware though that there are goblins within that are signaling that they are in distress. Because
Now
of the
there are good goblins in this world, so we have
Debatable.
to.
Debatable.
I mean, a lot of the demi-human races are pretty good.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, yeah. The only thing
Yeah.
that's like pure evil is like the undead.
1 second.